Hello everyone, it's great to see you. Welcome to Fat Man in a Cheap Sim, or the Hugh Hatrick channel. But it's fantastic to see you, and I hope you're all well and ready for another night of racing here in GT Sport. And we have decided to start with Interlagos, all the way over in Brazil, because we did quite a good practice earlier on today, and we managed to get a 1:37.1. which is not too bad. A 1:37.142, and as you can see there on the friends list, we are second in the little table, which is not too bad. And I actually think potentially I maybe could have even got a 1:36.9 or thereabouts. So we're roughly about maybe 8 or 9 tenths off some of the top times. I think some people are doing kind of 36. Kind of 0.1 is round about, I think, the optimal, but no doubt it will get quicker and quicker. But it's great to see everybody. Welcome to all our new subscribers who have just joined, and also to all you guys who have been with us for quite some time. It's fantastic to see you tonight. And it's I see Rue has turned up and Darren is stream sniping. I think that was an earlier comment, but it's great to see you. I hope you're all good. But so we are going to be racing at Interlagos. We might possibly do a couple of races as well, or maybe one race at Catalunya. I need to improve my time a bit there. It was a bit better, to be fair. I was almost into the 43s, but I really need to get into the low 43s and ideally into the 42s, because I think some people are doing 41s, which is kind of crazy. But we will see how we get on. But we used a Scirocco earlier today, and it went rather well. I was watching a little bit of Adventure James's stream, and that was good. Struggling a bit on this chat. Well, you're not far away. I mean, you're only half a second from me, Glasgow. So it's that's a pretty good time, to be fair. But Harper 87. It's good to see you. But yeah. So I'm hoping this will go quite well tonight, because this has definitely been one of my most convincing qualifyings that I've had in quite some time. So if I can match those times during the races and hopefully get some good starts and hopefully get some good getaways, then we've got a chance hopefully to build up our DR and to have some really good, exciting races. And normally there's at least some good overtaking bits here as well. So we've got a chance. You've got the Senna S, you've got the bottom left-hander, and it didn't seem, in some of the races I was watching earlier, it didn't seem to be absolutely kind of crazy. So hopefully it should be good. Fafnir Dan's Scold, it's good to see you. Evening you, stream looking super crisp. Oh, fantastic. Richie's here as well. Good to see you all. It's gathering pace. And I hope you're all well and having a fantastic start to week on this, of course, which is the longest day of the year. The 21st of June, the longest day and the shortest night. So let's make sure this is a great night for all you guys. And Darren's turned up as well. So that's fantastic. It's great to see you all. And so I managed a 1:37.1. And I almost got a 1:36.9. So whether I'll be able to do it with all you guys watching me, that will be the test. But we're certainly getting a bit faster. I definitely think that having the practice on ACC is really helping. Definitely helping. So we'll get on with that. So we'll see it. Now, I've got a big race coming up, and I'm going to be streaming that on Friday. It's the first championship event for the Wavy World Tour, which is part of Thea and Jeff's channel. So on Friday, it's going to be round about, probably from about 7:30 onwards, I'll be streaming that. It's going to be a 90-minute race around Suzuka. I believe it's at night as well. It was going to be during the day, but now it's going to be at night time. So we'll be doing that, and that should be a lot of fun. So yeah, I did some quite good times overall during the day, and then I've been practicing at Nürburgring as well. So it's been quite reasonable. But I'm hoping that we can put in a good performance. I'm in a team of 3. It's our Lightning Racing that we call it. We've got Jason Bravo. We've also got Keith Updike, who's been on the show. So Keith will own you. So there's 3 of us that are in the team. But it should be quite fun. It's the first time I've ever done a kind of endurance race, and it's going to be on ACC. So we'll make sure that we do that and broadcast it on Friday. So that should be fun. That it's good that you're all getting on and you're all talking to each other there, which is good. That and did you see my little video that I did yesterday? I kind of ripped off Sky TV, to be fair. We're second on the grid. That's not too bad. But it got 16,000 views. In fact, they've done 17,000 views, which is a miracle. I've never had anything like that before. On a fantastic, Richie. That's great. That Richie Roo sounds like an entertainer. But yeah. Oh, and you're 10th. Oh yes, you're in there too. Fantastic. No, you're no doubt be battling with me by the end of it. But yeah, so there we are. That's quite a good start. And as this is a rolling start, we might have a reasonable chance. So we will see. Now, so there's 7 watching at the moment, which is fantastic. So let's hopefully have some good races. Blue 42 Thunder, I think I have seen. Oh, a few people are saying hello. Good to see everyone. Who else has been saying? Pierre sounds. There you are. There we go. It's quite funny. I did think about putting in my other PSN and do my Fat Man in the Cheap Sim, because I've got the T-shirt on. You'll see it there. I've got the bits and pieces. I wore it when I dropped my kids off at school this morning, and they were having a good laugh, saying, it's Fat Man in a Cheap Sim. So yeah, so no, it's all been good. That P6 is very dirty, be careful. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Because I think you were saying that you had raced a bit earlier, Darren. I didn't catch your stream, unfortunately. I normally try and get as many as I can, but yeah, well, hopefully. First races can be hit or miss, but let's see what we can do. And good luck, everyone. Good luck, Glasgow. But I'll see what we can. Just racing. Oh well. So, 4 laps of Interlagos. Can we make something memorable? Let's see what happens. First lap almost done. It's always a bit crazy, but we didn't do anything silly.
It's a slightly scrappy lap. Need to try and be a bit better for the next one. Nice. I'm in the Volkswagen. Ah, the real legend, good to see it. So I'm going to concentrate quite a bit here. Just couldn't quite hold them there. But it's very close. Come on. Oh, well, we almost got second, we almost kept it. He was quick, but I just made too many mistakes in that first section. But at least we didn't get any penalties. He did pretty well actually, he came up and there was no major argy-bargy. Yeah, somebody's thrown up in that Peugeot. But, oh well, we're ahead of our door number, which is quite good. So hopefully we should start to make up some DR tonight, because I think we're around about the 32,000 mark. So not bad for a first race actually. Thank you. It's a really tough one, because the thing is, at this kind of level, everyone's trying to make up places, and yet you're with good drivers, so you've got to be. Oh, where did you end up? Where did you end up, Glasgow? Oh, that was good. He said, where was it? There we are. Where did you end up, Glasgow? Was that oh, you ended up 15th. Did you get hit? Because that's the only problem in the far end. In theory, this could be a great one for doing as a as a last to first type thing, because there's plenty of overtaking opportunities. But I think it could be a bit dodgy. Let's just put our nose on the inside of the corner next time. Low 37 is good. Yeah, yeah. Oh, thanks, Drew. That yeah, it's. I mean, even that it is tough, and you find that a lot of these, even the good drivers, they're pretty decisive. You could say, in their spot of sniping now. No problemo, no problemo. Right, let's get back in there and see. So I think the Scirocco was pretty good. To be fair, I haven't tried the Audi. And I was wondering about the Audi. I know obviously people are using the Peugeot as well. That it's carnage out of the back. I'll try the VW again and try and move it forward. So earlier I was asking if everything was looking quite crisp and clear, but hopefully it is for you. Hopefully it's giving you a decent bit. In fact, I'm going to make sure that my Discord is turned off so that it's using less power. That should be hopefully a bit better. So you're going to go for the RCZ. That Pierre 64, good to see you. That yeah, my I don't know how these guys make these libraries, mind. It's a complete mystery to me. I know you can go into the library editor, but how they can take stuff from other companies and things that aren't on the range and somehow bring them in is I wouldn't even know where to start on that. W Legend, you've beaten me. You've beaten me. You've gotten a 136.985 because I think you were on a 137. Right, I'm going to try and get into the 136s. But yeah, that would be the thing. Okay, I've got 6.5 minutes or so. Can we get into the 36s? Let's get cracking. I think the chap, if this is your first time, welcome to the stream. We're just doing some quick qualifying to see if I can improve that time. I hope the stream is alright there. I just noticed it was buffering on my side. Hopefully it's not buffering. Otherwise I'll have to, it's all plugged in, so it should be getting a good link, but I'll light this lamp off. I think hopefully it's back. If there's an issue, if you reset it, if you just refresh your YouTube, because it's back with me. Yeah, I don't know what happened there because it's all plugged in. I noticed that quite a few folk were having internet issues earlier today, but it seems to be fine now. I've got everything else turned off, so there shouldn't be any problem. Yeah, if you refresh the stream, and hopefully that should be it. Right, let's get into the low 37s and see if we can crack a 36, eh? Oh, are you using the internet there because or you're not downloading any major thing because...
No, that's not all. Nothing's on, but you pull the wire.
Alright, what?
Use the wires to charge the phone.
There's another one in the computer desk downstairs. Losing. Right, that's another lap written off, but I'll try and get this one. Sorry, that's my wife coming in asking for the phone charger. Ah, Adama, good to see you. Now, I'm just going to quickly see if I might just give it a little bit more. Right, that's more like it. Gotta get that Senna S sorted out. That curve is really dodgy. This should see us, hopefully, a bit better. But there's still a bit of time to be made up. Right, okay. Can we match our time a bit? Just not quite enough. A little bit quicker, but not quite going to be able to do it. Ah, there's now 10 in the chat. It's great to see you all. Oh, we've got Heatseeker. Good to see you. Heatseeker, we've got WA Legend. We've got Adama. We've got Richie. I know we've got Rue. We've got Darren. We've got Glasgow. Who else? Who have I missed? But it's great to see you all. And now we're third on the race time. Oh, Darren's in this. Darren has managed to get in. Fantastic. That's good. So we've got, now he said that Linus from Nybro in the Scirocco in 9th was pretty ropey. So we have to watch out. Blue Thunder's back in pole. The Stig TR1 is in 2nd place. Now a lot of people I noticed were using the Atenza for qualifying. So we'll see how that one goes. That yeah, P6, that's pretty good going. We always have good, oh my goodness, a 137.278. You're just a 10th away. Now, hopefully, we'll have another good race. Because Blue Thunder, to be fair, he wasn't getting away too much. It certainly was. Blue Thunder has messaged me to say that it wasn't. It was a close one. For sure it was. There we are. Yeah. So, How can we do? As they say, let's look at the P3 time. Oh yeah, they're absolutely the same. We've got a dead heat. You must be just, yeah. Oh, it's gone up to 2. So it's changed again. I thought I was in 3rd. It must have changed around. Oh well, they've changed that round now. But yes, good luck everyone. Let's. It can't get any closer than that. I do need to get a live reminder for that Scirocco. That is for sure. I know Rascal said he would get me the bit, so I'll need to get that sorted out. Right. Can we be more of a challenge for Blue Thunder in the second race of the night? Here at Interlagos. Which seemingly is only going to host, I think, one more Grand Prix. And then they're going to build a new track. Starting 6 for Darren. 2, 1. This time we are in the slipstream. That's a bit better. I'm going to go defensive. Oh, look at that. Not too bad, up into first. good race. Hi, Keith. And we're in first place. It looks possible. There we go. It's been the first win of the evening. Not too bad. Not too bad. Ah. Not too bad, thanks very much. That was a bit better, wasn't it? That was quite good. That was quite good. I was just hoping with the time we got earlier on it would help us to get there. We've got another clean race, 33 victories now, which is not too bad for this one. Ah, thanks very much, Richie, and Heatseeker, and Fafnir, and Adama. It's not too bad, yeah, nice and clean. And I think pretty much it wasn't too bad. I think that it shows you that the guys behind were so close, and it's really hard trying to. It's very easy to get caught up in it, and if you make one wrong move, you get put back into the crowd behind, and then it's game over. You know, they're all charging through. Lesnar saying to Darren, "You're a dirty driver." So that's. I'll say, where are we? Where is? There we go. Oh, Pierre said that as well. Better go and say to Pierre, is he still there or is he gone? Well, I think he's maybe gone. But not to worry. There we are. So, well, I might just save that replay. Let's okay, there we go. Not too bad though. So, Darren, did you keep your 6th place there, did you? And that was quite... It's a tough one, isn't it? But it's good fun though. Good fun. So, I think I will stick with this Volkswagen because it is quite good. But, yeah, that's it. Blue Thunder got mugged because it's one of these things, isn't it? Because we've all got a bit of a style the way we drive, you know, and how we overtake and how we try and plan a move. And to be fair, Blue Thunder was really, really fair. He was, and he gave us room, and because he was coming through on the inside, and I'm just trying to think, we came through the Senate S, and I was ahead, and then he's definitely quicker than me coming into the turn 4. He's definitely quicker there. I was a bit slower, so that's where he would tend to catch up. But because he was on the outside and I was still on the inside for the next right-hander, it was very difficult for him to get through. And even on that second time, when we came through, we were neck and neck, but I still had the inside for the hairpin, and I was going to be slower. I think he tried to get the cut back, but it's quite difficult to do that when you're in such a slow bend, you know. It was so I should have got 5th, but I had 2 drivers near me who were very questionable. Don't think that we're lasting long on race B this week. Don't mind a bit of paint rubbing, but some of the driving on the show is just, yeah, it does seem to be. I just think people watch the etiquette videos and then just forget about it, really, don't they? It's almost this, they take this idea of push to pass quite literally. Did anyone see the video that Key did? He was doing an FIA race, and this guy in a Nissan GTR, it was at Fuji, I think in Group 2, and I mean, he hadn't really touched him. There was hardly anything at all, and because he was on the inside, the guy just pushed him right off and ruined both their races. And I thought, that's just crazy. And then the guy rage quit. When he just carried on, they would have been fine. It's one place, and people get all upset. I think it kind of comes back to a little bit like those keyboard warriors, isn't it? You feel very powerful when you're behind a screen. Nobody can see you. But yeah, they need to be a bit more careful when they're on the track. Yeah, I know that Stig got a penalty. So I'm not sure when it was or if it was it, but certainly I kind of thought when I'd overtaken him and then I could just see the pack behind, I thought, oh, he's maybe been held up a little bit with that. So he's got involved in it. And that's why it's so difficult. You have to be so careful when you choose to overtake. But I definitely think that from driving with ACC, and you get used to kind of in certain corners maybe rolling the car through, so you're carrying momentum but not necessarily accelerating. It's definitely helping me to get my lines, I think, a bit better and maybe a little bit quicker. Did you see Gillian take out a driver in the same manner in a daily race? So very contradictory in your opinion. I don't know if I saw that one, to be fair, but yeah, no, they are kind of ruthless in the ways, aren't they? But yeah, it's an interesting new definition of defensive driving. Rude, you mean my excuses for trying to drive, is it? Or is that the thing that done you a few quick live doing that race? It's under discovery. All right. Now the only thing is I'm in this one. I'm not sure if I can, because I'd have to probably cancel the thing, wouldn't I? But once I finish this race, I will go and I will go and do that one. But thanks, Richie. That's very kind. Right, let's see if I can get down in those low 37s and hit a 36. Yeah, that's it. I mean, when you're fighting at a good level, it's always going to be close. But it shows you that with Blue Thunder and myself there, we were able to give each other room and have a good race, you know. I've never ever reached 40,000 in DR, and that would be my target. That would be an amazing target to hit. Yeah, I think because these are the races I love. If you can be up near the front and you get some good drivers, it makes all the difference because you can learn how to drive a lot better. It's when people are just punting here and there, and I actually thought the Stig guy might just try something because I thought, is he going to get a bit frustrated? But to be fair, we didn't have that situation. Ah, Olaf, good to see you. So I'm still a bit away from getting a 36, but I'm doing kind of mid to low 37s. Now, that was slightly better out of the Senate S. Ah, not quite. Not quite enough. Did I do two 136s earlier? I didn't realise I'd done that. I didn't realise I'd done a 36 in the race. That Giovinazzi in F1, and that's a name I've not heard in a while. Right, now we're down to 6, and Blue Thunder is still first. But look at that, we've got Stig right in front of me this time again. We've got Malagata, KBR RBS Performance, with a bit of a dodgy connection. We've got PX7, Drakauri. Oh, Darren's in this one as well, he's 8th. That's pretty good, Darren. We've got Lundstrom as well. We've got Per Bairn 64. How are we going to manage this one then, eh? Now, let's see. There we go. Right. This is going to be, oh, we're up to 5th now. Oh, the Stig has been put back again. That's quite funny, isn't it? And Vietnam with F1 coming up saying Giovinazzi properly. Pole in my lobby is a 36-1. Oh, goodness me. That is something. That is a real... Yeah, you're going to be pretty good to be doing those times, because that's over a second faster than us. But still, it's Group 4, and I think to be a second short of the top times is not too bad. Right. Yes, yeah, we are. We are live on YouTube for sure. So, this is going to be tough, but let's do our best. This is our third race already. My goodness, the time is flying in this way. Ah, Jerry, NCF1, good to see you. Darren versus Israel round 2. I got over 11 subs yesterday just from putting out my F1 video, which I'm amazed. It got 16,000 views. It was a YouTube short, so I'm going to try and do a few more YouTube shorts for sure. I changed up a little bit early. Oh, come on. Not good. I shouldn't have gone into 6th here. Pulling away slightly because they're in the slipstream and I don't have it. Gonna try and catch up again to this bubble. My foot welled into the floor. This is close. Ooh, it's pretty close. Try and get him back. In the slipstream again. Neck and neck. Oh, it's too slow out there. Come on, Hugh. We're neck and neck again. Hey! I'd almost forgotten what one we were on, what lap we were on. I wasn't sure if it was lap 3 or lap 4. Whew. Ah, Pagan Ant, you have joined us. That was quite a race, but at least we're still ahead of our number, which is not too bad, and another clean race. Stig is fast, to be fair, very, very fast, but when he got ahead, we managed to get him back. Thanks, Jerry. So, there we go. I was going to say, could anyone check out... Oh, Darren finished. Where did Darren finish? He was 6th, 7th. He was 8th. Let's see what we've got here. Blue Thunder, Darren, Stig. There we are. See, yeah. There we go. So we managed to keep our place at least, and there wasn't much in it. Fastest lap, a 1:37.1. Yeah, I was in the 1:38s, but we had a good battle there. Darren kept his place again. Now it's 9:22. We've done 3 races here at Interlagos. What do you think? Should we go and try Group 3? I have no idea about the strategy or about what we need to do with that. I'm not massively fast. I have to be fair, I'm quicker than I have been in Group 3 there. I was struggling before to get into the 44s, and ideally I really need to get into the 43s. But if you wanted, we could maybe do the 9:30 race, and then we can maybe do the 10 o'clock race, see how we get on. What do you reckon? Let's say... I kept getting blocked by... Yeah, it's harder if you're further down the field, isn't it? That's for sure. But what do you think? I'll put it up to the chat. Should we try... Sure. Oh, Paul, you're last time you asked me to do that one, wasn't it? And it was a terrible mess, but hopefully this time we'll try it again. So Shall we try Group 3 then, yeah? Anyone else saying that we'll do Group 3? Yes, because we need a bit of strategy. So if anyone's watched the Tidgley video for this, to kind of figure out what's the best strategy. Was Darren being dodgy? Surely not. But, okay, I will go for Group 3. Now, yeah, I know it's fair enough, W Legend. It's one of these, when it gets to things like that, it's not so good. Now, I used the RCZ before, and I quite liked it. It was quite a good car. That so you've got to use the soft and the medium, I think, for this one. Oh, no. I must say, allegedly. That yeah, that's it. Sometimes during the day it could be a bit better. That so that's us just coming up to our first hour of streaming, and it's great to see everybody. I hope you're all enjoying it. Can you go on the same race as Darren and Hugh? Well, you never know. I mean, my time in Group 3 was pretty poor. So there's probably a chance you might well be in a higher lobby than me on this, but if my DR is a bit better, in fact, if anyone could possibly check my DR, that would be fantastic. It would be good to know what it was, because it might not be anywhere near it by the time I get it back. But because it was around about 32,000. If you put in Crichton Starbug on Kudos Prime, if anyone can do that, that would be fantastic, and that will give me an idea as to how well or how badly things are going. But with those two races, hopefully we've gone up a bit. Now, so people are using the Ferrari, the NSX, the R8, the Beetle, the Citroen, the Mazda, the RX Vision. Look at that, 41.3, or 41.4 is that, and the 41.7 is the, yeah, see, I'm a long way off. 44.2, but I reckon I could get into the 143s, to be fair, but we'll have to see. Oh, that's gonna, let me just refresh that, because it looks like it's hopefully it's working. I'll just refresh that. Oh, it should be, there we are. That's it working again. There we go. I'll just I just refreshed the stream a bit, because for whatever reason it seems to be buffering every so often, but hopefully it's all fine. Hopefully you can see what's going on. Hopefully everyone's back. I just refreshed my stream a bit to make sure it was working, because it was buffering out. Losing a wee bit of time there. Yeah, sorry, I have to refresh the stream again, I'm afraid. Right, I've got to learn how to do that bit better. Right, one more lap to try and get a good time. Oh, actually, I'm just going to go on what I've got. 2 wee seconds here now. I'll just come back to the... Alright, so I'm now at 36,400. That's not too bad. Thanks very much, Richie, for getting that for me. That's the highest I've ever had. That's not too bad. But, excellent. I'm not too far away from 40,000 with that, am I? That's, I know that if I need to try and build it up a bit, then maybe race B is the one to do. But unfortunately, I'm going to be out of the office quite a lot this week. But and on Thursday, now we don't have a special guest at present, but we are going to do a show, and it could well be a mobile show. I just refreshed it. If you refresh your YouTube, then it should hopefully work again. Yeah, it's rare that we have those kind of problems, to be fair. But hopefully everything else is working in terms of sound, and now that you can see it again. So I'm looking forward to this actually, because this is a good challenge, and I don't think I'm going to be anywhere near the front. In fact, what I'll do is I will put on the mediums, because I reckon I did a practice race. Oh, did I do that right? Yeah. I did a practice race last night on the Racing Asylum server in the lobby. There in the Discord, and that was really good. And they were doing the different races, so I had a practice race here. We just did 5 laps, and on the 5 laps on the softs, it was really struggling. So I think I'll maybe start on the mediums, maybe try and do maybe 6 laps, something like that, if that sounds about right. I don't know if anyone else has done this race already today, but we'll see. And let's see if we can make up some places. The only issue is now that my DR is higher, I'll be expected to do better. And on this race, that's going to be a good challenge for sure, but you never know. Well, it's great to see you, WA Legend. You take care, and thanks very much for popping by. So we'll definitely do 1, maybe even 2 of these, see how we get on. 10 laps of Catalunya. I wish it was the old circuit, because look how nice that corner is. That's a proper corner. That would have been a fantastic corner to keep, especially for these cars, where they're not as fast as F1. So I don't know why they always choose the GP circuits for Gran Turismo. You're all going to have to look a long way down in the field to find me. But look how close it is, actually, between for the 44s. And look at that, 44, 0, 0. I mean, in fact, really, there's nothing in it at all, actually. Half a second, and you'd be up to 7th. In fact, not even that. In fact, half a second, you'd be up to about 5th. So, yeah. So if we can find that little bit of time, then that's not too bad, because the pole position is on a 43.4. But I reckon my door number is going to be really, really close on this one. But it's good, in terms of it's going to be like at the top 5 maybe. So we'll see. Right, I need your tips there. I need your advice on strategy. I reckon 6 laps on the medium and then on to the soft. So there's roughly, I think where we are is I think trying to start on the softs would be a mistake. I think I maybe struggle to make up much time. So we will see. And of course, this is one where you don't need to. I wish this was a standing start, but it's this kind of version of the rolling start. So I have a feeling we might be starting on a chicane somewhere, which is not great.
Unlike the Assetto Corsa, which gets you so close to everybody, when you pass that straight line, everybody's on the front, on the start finish straight, which is really what it should be. That Fred Dask is saying he's a beginner. He's right behind me, so we will see. We will see. Not in a Porsche. Oh, Richie, I forgot to get that livery. Well, I'll go back when I do some more on Race B. Hopefully, I'll get that for you. I have a horrible feeling that we're going to be literally in the worst possible place. Ah, Fafnir, thank you. This is, I think, going to need something. Come on. Well, that one done. And I've still got some tyres left. And it's quite close up front. So, sorry about that. That was Damascus. Come on, it was a tiny wee tap. You can't expect it to be 100 times after that. Well, we're up to 11th, and this quite a crazy race.
watch it lift slightly. Coming round there. Tyres are okay. Got a bit of slipstream. Oh, shoot, lost a bit there. They're not too far away in front. Trying to keep it smooth. Oh, there goes one. My tyres are beginning to go. Come on, you. Quite a few people going into the pits. Yeah, it's a challenge. Going so deep. Well, hi race fan, good to see you. Just come in from a pit stop. We're going down the field again, but we were in 11th, 12th. It's just a blooming long pit lane. Surely it wouldn't take as long as that to get in. Very, very, very slow. This seems almost too slow. That's a bit better. Oh, come on, there's no point in holding each other up. Right, let's get a good lap now. So it looks like somebody's in the pit, so we're going... No, we're still in 10th, okay. A little bit better. Still a little bit scruffy in places, but not too bad. Come on, you can't do that. final lap. And we're a little bit ahead of ninth. And there we go. Alright. Alright, Glasgow, that's both of you. Richie and Glasgow have put live. Oh, fantastic. Thank you very much. Well, we managed to finish 8th in that one. That wasn't too bad, actually. Not too bad. I think just staying out that little bit, although it was a tough one and we had quite a battle, we didn't lose too much time. I kind of let the guys go that were obviously clearly quicker. And there was a guy that came from nowhere. I don't know if he'd been in the pits twice or something or whatever, but because that guy, Grandpa Thingy, the Grandpappy, he was I'm sure he was in front of me before. But, well, we went from, was it 14th to 8th? That's not too bad. That's kind of reasonable. But, so yeah. Now, goodness knows what our door number was. I think we'll be struggling to keep up with it. But so, is the livery? Is it for a group? It'll be the Group B cars, or the Daily Race B for Group 4. That. But thank you very much. That's very kind. I'll have to go into the Discover bit and get those sorted out. We've got 6 minutes till the next one. Or I could go back to race B, to be fair, and just finish off with a fifth. Well, that's actually not too bad, and it was a clean race, so that's actually not impossible. It's not. We may have gone down a little bit, but hopefully not too bad. For the Scirocco, fantastic. Right, I will. But I eluded an 11th place gain. Wow, that's pretty good. That's very good. That I'm chuffed. At least I did actually manage to go up the field a bit, and I think we're beginning to get slightly better racecraft. So hopefully that's not too bad. Right, let's go and get into this bit so we can find our. Paul is here. Good to see you. Good to see you, Paul. Hope you're well. Now, so we need to go to Discover. And it will be car liveries. And then it will be search. Now, have you just done it as excellent? You took the words out of my mouth there. Fantastic. Oh. Ah, all right. Fantastic. That looks really good, actually. I like that. I like that a lot. That is, add it to my collection. Oh, fantastic. That is really good. Thank you very much for that. I know that Was it Richie was saying that you'd put in one as well, but I'm not sure if that's come up there, unless I need to do, so I've got that one added. I'll just see, is there another one? Alright, it's not saying that there's any more, unless I can go ahead and I'll go older content. Is there anything? Okay, no problem. Right, there we go. I will get into that. Oh, I need to select it, don't I? Hang on, I need to select it. Or will it be, yeah, because I'm going to have to go into my own car. I'm going to have to, oh, what's the thing? I'll need to go into the garage. And select that one. There we go. No, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Right, so we'll go into that one. And then we go to, is it library editor? Now, do I, oh, where's the way that I do it again? Where's the one? Oh, I know, I've got to go, I know what it is. It's not that one at all. It's the, my library, isn't it? Yeah. And then I'll do car, library. There we go. Right, so can I just down, that's the one I want. How do I get that one again? So, and then, right, is it, well, how do you get into this? Where is this thing again? Oh, so it's change library. Where is the change library? I've got car library. Add to collection. Ah, home, garage, tuner. So I will get this. That's it. There we go. There we are. And then it goes collection. That's right. And then here we are. There we are. I'm there now. Ah, NRT Vegas 45. It's good to see you. There we go. Right, excellent. That looks really good. I'm very pleased with that. Thank you very much, Glasgow Red. That's very, very kind of you. Now let's get back into the races. Now we've got to do a group 4. Let's see. 10 minutes. Have a chance to get our times down a bit. It's great to see everybody. I hope you're all well. I've been watching all these different streams tonight. I'm sure, I think, is it Ollie been streaming, and I think a lot of people stream on a Monday night, so I really do appreciate you watching tonight. Yeah, I'm going to just do race B. I've just done a race C, but we started off with race B, and we did quite well actually. We had 3 that we did quite well. So yeah, so race B tonight. We'll finish with race B. And on Friday, it'll be great for you guys to tune in, because I'll be doing the big endurance race, my first ever endurance race with the Lightning team on Thea's Wavy World Tour. And I'll be using a GT3 Mercedes-Benz AMG 2020 model, which is great fun. It's at night time as well. I've never done a proper race, or not even, I think I did a 15-minute race at night, as that's the only practice I've had. There's going to be 2 of us. There's going to be Jason Bravo, and it's also going to be myself And we've also got Keith Bologna, but he's not available this Friday. But that should be fun. So yeah, come along and support me if you can on Friday night. It should be good fun. It's going to be the first race of the series, and I'm hoping that we can finish well and try and get a good result. I actually won a race last week, which was quite fun on Thea and Jeff's practice session on Tuesday night, which I did the video on a few days later. I've got to work on my video. My editing gear is not brilliant, and I struggled trying to get the audio to exactly match. I'd done it in the previous one, but when I tried to put it out on YouTube, it didn't seem to want to work. But yeah, we're working on that. Any tips for getting good video editing would be very much appreciated. So there we are. We are third in this list. There's only a tenth and a half between me and WA Legend, who was with us in the chat a bit earlier on. We've got ART Mohammed, a very, very good time. That's barely 3/10, so that must be almost in the top 10 just about. That's a very, very good time. But we managed a 1:37.142, which I'm quite chuffed about. So, and we've now got a new, look at that, we've got a proper livery with my name on it, the Fat Man in a Cheap Sim. So yeah, now we will. Jessica just popped in to drop a line. Have fun, guys. We certainly will. And of course, we've got our interview from Scotty that we did on Thursday. You can now get it as a podcast as well. If you hit the link in the description, it will take you to our podcast at Podbean, and you'll be able to get it there. And of course, we've got all the information about what we're trying to do with the channel in the description as well. So let me get out there and see if we can take some time off. Get our qualifying. No, I could just remembered it. Yeah, back off the phone. So it's the summer equinox today, the longest day and the shortest night. I love this time of year, absolutely love it. And look out for some videos, because I'm going to a driving event this week, and I'll be uploading some of the shorts, some of the YouTube shorts from it, so it should be fun. Oh, when are you interviewing me? Well, to be fair, you know, you might want to do that sooner than you think, because normally on a Thursday I would have an interview arranged, but I'll be coming back up a major motorway on Thursday night, so I'm thinking my mate who's driving, he can do all that, and I might just possibly be able to do a mobile stream from my phone. So we'll have to see what we can do, if it'll work. You got your warm socks on. I don't know, would any of you want to interview me? That would be quite fun. Oh, it's Eridan. Good to see you, Erid. Erid and I have had some fantastic races. He's very, very good indeed. And normally beats me. I've only beaten him once. Yes, we've got the Discord community, which you're welcome to join. It would be lovely to have you on board. Right, so I'm determined to get this into the 36s. Come on, we're almost there. Hey! Not too bad. Ah, not too bad. Good to see everybody. Has Scotty dropped in as well? Hi, Stephen. Good to see you. An Interstellar Dweller has just popped in. Fantastic. Good to see you all. And I've just managed to do a 1:36.9. That must have been because you guys were spurring me on. That's not too bad. Yeah, exactly. They'll have to watch out for me now. That's the quickest I've ever been round here by a long way. Because actually, to be fair, they don't have this race that often. Yeah, finally into the 36.9s. It's a funny one, because it's like trying to get a good lap, and then when you do a good lap, you think, oh, there's definitely a little bit more. You think, Jason Bravo, it's good to see you. Now, Jason is the chap who I'm doing the race with on Friday. Is Venture 26 in there too? Good to see you all. Hope I haven't missed anybody. I'm doing the race on Friday with Jason. So I'm looking forward to that. And we did a little bit of practice yesterday, and then of course they changed it to a night race. So I've literally got to come back on Friday from my work, get it sorted out, and then hope and pray that we're going to be competitive, because we've got a qualifying session just before the race, and then that'll be us. So we'll see how it goes. He finally recovered. So it could well be the fact that Jason will be picking up the pieces from my stint in the car, but I hope we'll both be doing well, and I'm sure Jason's an excellent driver, so I'm sure hopefully we can get a good finish. It would be nice to see how competitive we are. I have to say, I would much prefer a dry race, and also a day race would really be my thing, but we'll see. It's Jonathan's finally joined us. Yeah, we've had 3 quite good races on here already, and then we had a Catalonia race that, to be fair, we moved up the grid, and then I finally managed to get, very kindly Grants have got me a new livery, a very cool looking livery, and I used it, and look at the time, 1:36.9, which is not too bad at all. So the trick is trying to do that during the race. But that extra couple of tenths could be just enough to get me up the grid. It could be just enough to keep it going. But it's great to see everyone tonight. I hope you've had a good evening. Now we're in 8th, but the pole position is a 1:36.5. Now, if LGBT Baron, I'm sure I've raced against him before. Then Darren's in it too. So yeah, that's pretty good going. And yeah, so a lot of the guys, RE Venture 26, he's in there too. With a 136.931. Look at that. They're all in the nines. I mean, it's just fractions in it, absolute fractions in it. That just shows you if you can get a lower 9, you're just about there. You're going to be up in the top 3. Wow. Oh, you're 4th. Oh, is that your... that's your thing. Sorry, I didn't realise, Interstellar, that's your AK. Of course. Sorry, it's your 4th. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll have a good race from there. But look how... It's amazingly close, actually. It's going to be fun. And Henry's in too. Good to see you, Henry. Everyone's coming in now, which is fantastic. There's Darren there. So yeah, 4 laps of Interlagos. Can we end on a high? Can we get it sorted out? I'm sure we will we'll have a good race. It's one of these races where any mistake, you get punished straight away. So you've got to keep in the slipstream, you've got to keep up with the guys in front. You've got to get an excellent first corner. Any mistake and you get swamped. So let's hope and pray we have another great race and end on a high. Venture 26. Interstellar, I will get to that. I will reply to that when the stream ends. Thanks very much, everyone. Scotty and Erid, I'm sure we'll have a good race. You can relax, Erid, because you know you're not in this race, so I can't take you out. I can't give you a love tap here and there. But I would say Erid is a fantastic driver. They're always right up there in Thea's streams, doing really well. But, a Alpine route. Just preparing for the fleet day. A lot of people using the Mazda. I think it's got very good brakes. They all brake quite early going into that corner, into the Senna S. Oh, kind of cut round there. We're just about in the slipstream. My goodness, it's quite close. It's quite intense. Coming in for the last lap. What can we do? He's going to push me out the way. That's what he's going to try and do. There we are. Quite a close race, that one. Oof. Now that was something. Racing Suzuki Celerio around it. Well, we didn't get a penalty, to be fair. That was quite close. Now, we touched somebody. I'm trying to remember who it was that we touched. It was just the slightest of touches, but I'm not sure if it was the guy in the WRX or if it was the guy behind us. But anyone know who it was that I touched? And I'll apologise in the thing. Oh, we're still up ahead of our number, which wasn't too bad. And another clean race, which is quite good. Did it get a bit messy that one turn, did it? But it's such an intense race, isn't it? Yeah, so you got third. That's pretty good. You got third into Stilla. And you're just literally a fraction behind the guy in front, and you got a 36.9. That is your best time. I got a 37.9. Shows you how slow I was. Now, who was the chap that I took off? But Yeah, that's it, sweaty palms. I understand now why people get those driving gloves, isn't it? They have the racing gloves. And I need to get some, I think. I'll need to kind of see what I can do with that. But there we go. Well, I will finish that one. Well, I'm going to call it a night, everybody. I've got an early start tomorrow as well and things to do to get ready for my quick trip and driving event. Yes, Suzuki's always intense and not much rest. But it's great to see everyone, and thank you so much, everyone, for joining me tonight, and for all the new subscribers and the guys who've been with me for many a month and many a year. It's fantastic to have you with us, and hopefully on Friday it'll be great to have you all with us. I'll be streaming it live from it will be the Suzuka Night Race on the Wavy World Tour. So that should be really good fun, and I'd love to have you alongside as well. Thanks very much, everybody. It's been a really good night of racing. I have to say, we've had no penalties, no races tonight where I had any penalties. Which, my goodness, that must be a rare thing. But I think that hopefully the standard of driving was quite good, and we were able to have a good time. I certainly enjoyed it. I'm sweaty and I'm all sorted out, but it's been fantastic to have you with me all tonight. So drive fast and try not to crash. And if you do, you might just win the race at the first corner. And we won a race tonight. Thanks to you all. Take care. And I was going to say, God bless, and we'll see you soon. Bye just now.